Can you hear me? Are we here to settle down?
Not yet. Joey is. They want you to come over because they don't want to let
What a crowd.
They're not coming.
It's just almost full. Good evening.
Hello.
Would you take your cell phones out and silence them?
Take a sip, it's back.
Welcome to the Comedy Club. A special welcome to those of you that are here for the first time. And we want to welcome members of all the many clubs represented here. There are too many to tell all of them, but let's welcome TGIF, the Baby Boomers, the Bocce Club, the Rainbow Club, the Rock and Rollers, the Saddleback Church, and the Golfers, the Bridge Club, and our many friends and acquaintances from Club 19. Joey is more than just a comedian. This wise and energetic grandmother connects to her crowd with intelligence and real-life humor. She loves senior humor and says she couldn't be in a better place than Laguna Woods. Her insight to senior citizen life is original, unpredictable, intimate, with just a hint of off-color. She works hard to bring us the best comedians and has done really great at it. They say they love to come here. Thank you, Julie. They say they love to come here because of you, the crowd, not just the money. Yeah, great crowd. Now let's give a big round of applause for our very own funny lady, Joey Sims.
I said a good man is hard to find. You always get the other kind. Just when you think that he's your pal, you find him fooling around with another gal, and then you pray, Lord, how you pray to see that man lying in his grave. So if your man is smart, take my advice. Hug him in the morning, kiss him every night. Give him plenty love and then just hold him tight. Because a good man nowadays is hard to find, especially in the Laguna Woods. I said a good man is hard to find. You always get the other kind. Just when you think that he's your pal, you find him fooling around with another gal, and you pray, Lord, how you pray to see that man lying in his grave. So if your man is smart, take my advice. Hug him in the morning, kiss him every night. I give him plenty love and then just hold him tight. Because a good man nowadays is hard to find. I said a good man nowadays is hard to find. I said a good man nowadays is hard to find.
Now I need lights, honey. Lights. Lights, camera, action. Okay, we're all doing that. Okay. All right. How's everybody tonight?
bet you thought I was J-Lo when I first came out, right? And what about you? I told you to wait in the truck. And you know, you guys thrilled me so much last time with the standing ovation. I think I was as thrilled as sex, but I don't remember sex. So. And wasn't the cowboy fun? Yeah, I told him that I was told my whole life that Italian men made the best lovers, and then it was cowboys and Jewish men. So he said, okay, Joey, from now on my name is Hopalong Goldberg. Anyway, I went in for a memory test. I told you I'm good at comedy, I'm good at writing, but I'm starting to forget things. But I've been here for 12 years. My file is very big. And so I went into 19 for a memory test, and I was on time. The Alzheimer people were doing that, but I was a month early. That's really not funny. I stayed up all night studying for that Alzheimer test. I don't know what the hell you study for an Alzheimer test. It's like staying up all night trying to pass your urine test. Well, hasn't it been cold? How cold is it? I've been shivering like a monster in a tax office. It's been so cold.
How cold is it?
No, if you don't put more into it, I'm quitting right now. I had to open up my refrigerator to keep my house warm. The insulation in Laguna Woods. It's been so cold. I saw one dog trying to jumpstart another dog. It's been so cold. I saw an Amish guy buy an electric blanket. And one more. It's been so cold. Hell finally froze over. My grandma used to always tell me, when hell freezes over, well, I think it happened. Anyway, I don't like to fly, and I don't do it often, but I went to the airport the other night. What is the first sign you see when you walk in? Terminal. That tells you something right there. Then I picked up a friend from the airport the other night, but I got tasered. I guess when you walk in, you're not supposed to yell, "Hi, Jack!" You know, sometimes I don't think about what I'm saying. My friends know that. I want to be as surprised as you are. But anyway, sometimes I talk to myself when I want expert advice. A friend of mine told me he had to quit drinking. And I said, well, are you going to do that? And he says, I'm not listening to some drunk's advice. Well, I met a new man. I guess I'm never going to give up, folks. This guy was an attorney, and he had new briefs called Depends. He told me he almost bought me flowers for Mother's, or what the hell, Valentine's Day. But the light changed. I don't want to admit that I'm getting lonely, but the other day I was in a high-fashion men's store, and I hid in the clothing rack saying, "Take me, take me." I think that's so funny. Nothing funnier than truth, right? Take me, take me. Okay. Anyway, this guy, this lawyer, he was very egotistical. My favorite. And anyway, wait, I got a mess going on here. Wait a minute. All right. And he probably had erectile dysfunction. He came on too strong to me, you know, and I told him, knock it off. If I wanted meaningless sex, I'd have stayed married. Oh, that's funny. And I don't want to know man to attack me with a dead weapon. I thought I lost it last week. This is pretty good tonight here. I told my girlfriend after one meeting with a guy, if he doesn't remember, if you don't have big boobs, he doesn't remember your eye color. I have a friend whose boobs are so big, I kid you not. Well, they're big, I'll tell you. Anyway, she could get a mammogram and a pedicure at the same time. That's the one I told you about last month when she takes off her bra to go to the shower. This is how she goes. God, I think that's funny. My favorite one. Speaking of Viagra, have you ever heard of the side effects? I never heard of the side effects. Not knowing very men, I had no idea what they were. But anyway, two of them are you lose your vision and you don't hear. You know, that can make the act a lot better. And, you know, this thing lasts up to 4 hours. Well, now, if you guys take 10 minutes, what do you do with 3 hours and 50 minutes? What'd you say?
You do the whole village.
Oh. That's the one sexy Italian in the village talking. Don't pay any attention to him. Anyway, you know you're getting older when you look at the bathroom door and you think, oh, that's where the magic happens. Now, when I go out in public, I don't know what bathroom to use. I don't like those unisex bathrooms with the stick figures. I don't like them. And then when I go in there, I can't hardly do my business because I'm so upset with that urinal in my bathroom. And I was talking to my friend Stan Fine over here, and he says, I don't like the baby thing in my bathroom. So we're all of our older people are having problems with that. You know you're getting older, like me, when you still got it and you don't know where to put it. I used to feel like $1 million, and I'm afraid I'm starting to feel like a blank check. I have a new rape whistle. I meant to bring it up here with me. I keep blowing up and no one counts. I really used to be hot. I did. And now the only way I'm going to ever have a smoking hot body is to get cremated. And when I hear a man breathing hard, I know it's an asthma attack. So what kind of woman do you know that knows where her husband is every minute of the day? A widow, you got it. Who said that? Oh, that's funny. A widower asked me out once, and I was really surprised because, you know, they usually hang in there till you tag and bag them. Oh, I heard a lady today on the golf course called security because 2 coyotes were mating. Humping is the word I meant to say. That's really funny if you think about it, folks. Anyway, in 19, I met this guy who told me he was an adulterer. And his wife's name was Edith. And I said to him, I gave him hell. And I told him, you know, you can't have your cake and eat it too. He was not a happy man. He said his wife was such a poor cook, they prayed after the meal. He said his mother got morning sickness after he was born. He said his bath toys were a toaster and a radio. He said if he hadn't been a boy, he'd have had nothing to play with. You are such a good crowd. I love you all. Anyway, he said once he got kidnapped and the kidnapper sent a finger to his father. And his father just looked at the finger and said, I need more proof. I never know how good these are till I get here. He even called dial-a-prayer and they told him to go to hell. Another conversation I heard at Club 19 was about this man who was celebrating. He said, that damn IRS has been on my back for 20 years. I finally got a letter today that said final notice, and I'm so glad that means they're going to leave me alone. Oh, God, I hardly need you people. Oh, all right. One last thing you need to know is there's a new study out about women's asses. You know, I try to bring you culture whenever I'm up here. Okay, 10% of the women think their asses are too small. Poor babies. And 30% think their asses are too fat. And 60% say they don't care, they love him, and they're keeping him. And this one man said, the other night my wife asked me if I slept with other women. And I said, no, with them I stay awake, I only sleep with you. And then once in a while when I go to 19 and it's really slow, people try to pick me up. You may not believe that, but it might be true. Anyway, this one guy says to me, what do you do for a living? And I answered, I'm a female impersonator. And he says to me, come on, we're both in here for the same reason. I said, yeah, let's pick up some chicks. Oh, God, how much more is there here? I think that's enough anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Now I'm thrilled to death to invite, announce Don Friesen. We've had him here we haven't had him for like 2 years, but he's absolutely fabulous. He's won all kind of awards. He ignites the stage with a playful, high-energy spoof of his life. And he tries to get through the day with a little bit of money in the bank and a scrap of dignity intact. I understand that one. He's a wannabe geek who constantly upgrades to the latest tech. And it just goes on and on and on. Anyway, let's give a warm Laguna Woods welcome to Don Friesen.
Yeah, sing it with Joe Sims. Let her hear it one more time. I've never had anyone start reading my bio and then say, and it goes on and on and on. It does. It goes on. Thank you for cutting that short. How are you guys? Wow. Wow, what a crowd. We're packed, huh? Clubhouse 5, yeah. I know. I knew it was coming in because I had to park at Clubhouse 4, man.